Welcome to my series, Giving BTA to Terrible Jumpers, Episode 15, Tryhards. Now let's get to a disclaimer. Yes, I got torn up during this raid, but who wouldn't? The episode name speaks for itself. This whole recording was so long that I have to split the clips in half and put it into different series. This disclaimer is here for the people in this raid who might go, oh, but I beat you though. Yes, I will put clips of me losing, but not all of them. I'm not putting a whole 3-hour recording of me getting jumped. If you beat me in ones, congratulations. Feel free to post your own clips of this raid. If you don't like that, I cut some part out. Thank you.
So I was playing with my friends in Baddies before. I left and was texting Nas, and it was taking him quite some time to respond. When he did respond, I asked where he went, and he said he was dealing with some jumpers. So that made me immediately hop in. No questions asked. But when I joined, I realized about 2 or 3 of my friends was also in the same server, and they were all getting jumped.
This was one of my friends. You can call this a fair 1v1 if you'd like, but y'all see what she was using, right? Alright.
After this, I asked Jaya, aka my other friend, what was happening, and she said she was being jumped. She told me it all started because one of the girls wanted to jump into her fight when she was play fighting her friend. Pause to read if you'd like. Now here's where the fight begins. I didn't really know how many they were, but if Nas and Jaya were saying they were being jumped and I joined to see RPGS now, best believe I'm on that, so I kind of figured who we were getting a bit. I know this girl was one of them. So I tried to fight her till this random jumps in. Even though I don't have a 1 drag combo like they do with those tasers, I still tried my best to use what I have. Yet they were still able to get up and jump me. Nas had my back and handled it real quick. Y'all know how my drag game sucks, but I saw literally 3 people all on my friend. I saw that one girl named Mimi dead on the floor, and guessing from the others being full health. I guess she got torn up by Jaya and the 2 other jumped in. I don't know what was happening here, but I was low-key just hitting anyone and everyone to land my hits on the ops. Mind you, I'm basically almost dead. A free hits could kill me off. And here comes this tiny blood-stained tampon trying to, well, try me. Obviously did him in real good, and here comes another person to save them. I don't know why she wasted her drag on me when she could have just used that taser she always had, LOL. So I went off Roblox tab to change my outfit, just to come back to them jumping me and this monkey having an upper hand and just watch. My hits start landing, so obviously I was doing them in as well, and midway they just started to run. Like, are you good? Trust this wasn't their only time.
Like, this is so embarrassing.
Here me and Nas were talking about how I'm gonna change my fit because we didn't know if there was a queue, and that monkey had ran away to heal up and come back. I was still low. But this time it came back with a friend since I guess it needed that extra help, LOL. These days everyone just carries a taser with them. LOL, alright. Wait till I get that freeze gun, everybody is cooked. Anyways, I tried to go for this guy again, and low-key I got cooked. Pete me complaining, but that's just me making up excuses of why I lost LOL. But it's okay, a loss is a loss. This girl specifically only got me once, and I will show it, but it was later into this whole fight. Other than that, she was actually so buns. She'd let Taser carry her and RPG too. Or was that her other friend? Regardless, they would always use it just to end up like this in ones. Now, can I say this was a 2v1 after being tased down, but she still gets dragged? Or no? Regardless, they both got popped. And obviously she logs a LOL. And this when this monkey finds its opportunity to get me. Because that's the only time, literally. Not all hopes are lost though. During this raid, I noticed some of y'all joined me LOL, and one of the people who did help me with that monkey. And if y'all want to join me, just make sure to follow me. My joins are on for everybody. This is how I know all these people just suck without their extra tasers and RPG and flames like. She's talking about some let me get my stuff? Are we dead serious? My combo isn't a one drag combo because I've been beat due to players being able to get up. But hers is. But due to the fact they won't let me up, she decides to log instead of fighting back with her inventory items. Like, girl, please. And I know y'all saw me absolutely destroy Mimi for the second time, right? Alright, and this girl too was exactly like that monkey, and you'll soon see why. Like, they were calling up more at this point because why did this girl jump into my fight with her? Now you're gonna get jumped back. So I went for this girl who claimed earlier that she didn't have her stuff, which that sentence alone gotta be the most stupidest thing, but pop off. And I would have 99% won this if I didn't have her whole crew literally hovering over me. Like, you can see me spam jumping off the bat, partially because I knew I was gonna get dragged, so I wanted them to miss. And she's calling me obsessed when it's a fighting game. If I fought you, of course I'm gonna come back again. If you don't wanna play, aka fight me, then leave as an option. You aren't being forced to stay, I promise you. I went to collect my stomp, but this girl just logs as if stomping her in a virtual game on Roblox is as hard as eating a salad. Must be since she keeps freaking logging. Like, goodbye. Anyways, and that monkey keeps finding any odds to get me since it knows if I'm not mid-fight, it's cooked. Like, y'all just peep how much people they called and it just gets worse from here. You'd notice this Remy girl is everywhere. I guess when they need help jumping or 7v1ing someone, they call her for help just because of that reason. This girl tried sneaking me here, but let's see how she plays without. Her trusty OLRPG that she needs so much to the point she'd log if she doesn't have it. And there she goes again, LOL. This girl stayed jumping into my fight the whole time. I never caught her in ones, and whenever I was close to it, someone will always jump into like, just keep this. I was distracted trying to finish her off, and the monkey jumps into and still manages to flop back down after sneaking me from behind. Please get up. And this girl managed to miss her taser on me, and I would have now won a 2v1 since the other girl died first drag. Anywho, I still had that, but someone ended up dragging her away, LOL. Here I went at her again because who the hell asked you to jump in? I low-key thought I was cooked here, but I ended up clutching up and she was complaining about the lag as if the entire server wasn't as lagging or even worse. And she logs LOL. So this RPG tryhard who does nothing but sit in her own sweats had spawned in. I was gonna get her alone, but Nas came out of nowhere. And as he should. While we were tearing her up, that monkey came up to us. I got a few hits in, but she ran and dragged me just to run away. Again, like, she wasn't the one who pulled up in the first place, LOL. Now I had thought I would finally be able to get my ones in with this girl. Sadly not, but watch this insane gameplay. Y'all saw how I dodged that, LOL. Bro, I would have had this 1v1 in the bag if my lag wasn't playing in my face that, and they would always have a taser and RPG with them. Yay, I ain't giving her a 1v1 after that, LO. Ignore my notification, but Thing 1 wanted to play captain just for them to end up the same way. I'm tired of them, LOL. And y'all see that monkey trying to sneak me like it always does. It should be mistaken as a certain fox if you know. You know. And there it goes, pulling up to the function and then running away, but they'll gladly jump into my fights, right? Okay, LO. But Mrs. Rage, you don't need that many. Yes I do, with the amount of times this girl jumped me. It's not that I needed that many, it was just so it could irk her that that many was on her LOL. This monkey was struggling to get me. I wasn't gonna go on my board because it'd just delay my drag more, but in the end I still got dragged, and of course, I was a goner because when does it never have a taser? Thankfully someone from our server came to the rescue. And this lovely fan right here too, if you see this, thank you for helping us, and sorry, you got brutally jumped LOL. I don't get targeting basically noobs as a tryhard. I kept seeing the tryhards target her. Like, she's a foot soldier, fight someone your own size. Oh wait, that's hard to come across. I meant fight someone your own level. Yes, Y'all noticed how they got jumped back to back. I was dying laughing. Y'all just watch this full on. The reason I got back on my board was because I thought that girl who'd always jump into my fight was gonna come and tase the both of us down and 2v1 me, so. I tried to like dodge it basically, and that gave the monkey an opportunity to run away to get its bars. So I followed it and just watched. That is literally so embarrassing that I have no words moving on. I tried to go collect my stomp and was confident I would go, but y'all know how this goes by now. Just know I was laughing hysterically here. I love doing that move where you walk around to make the ops drag each other. Funniest trick ever. Even though I was getting the upper hand, they still had more of the advantage with the tasers and stuff, and my lag was still very much there. Like, how did you lose this with RPG and taser and all those extra weapons you kept pulling out? Make it make sense, and obviously they always gotta ruin my parade. Not gonna lie now, I was targeting the people associated with them as well. But this girl had jumped me earlier, so that's why I went at her. I don't care if she jumped me once alone. She was arguing in the chat about how we can only jump this and that. Alright, let's give her a proper 1v1. Mind you, everyone carries a taser, just keep that in mind. This was a time I caught her without it. I don't even know who this is, nor have I ever fought her, but you better not prove me right. Now watch here. So I just finished beating someone up and this girl got her dirty hands on me. No one's all around and I finally think I'm gonna get my Onez. Although I'm lagging horribly, I still managed to get my blue up and it was already over for her. Till I got tasered by this fatherless unknown bum. Like, are you serious? Someone with literally no shirt or pants on, looking like Curious George, tases me down and I end up losing. She always needs the extra help. Mind you, I started off with no blue bar, and she had taser giving her the advantage. I'm counting this as a win, lol. Here you can literally see a common footage of her literally running from ones, from me to be specific. I was finally able to catch her and get the ones I deserve. Mind you, this girl was so bad. She literally stood still and claimed that I was lucky her screen froze. Why is she lying? Whenever someone's screen freezes or lags in general, you can literally see it LOL. In this case, she would have either been floating or I wouldn't have been able to stomp her so easily. Now, I'ma just show the rest of the clips without talking and let it speak for itself.
did that furry. Thank you.
So this was the one time Mimi got me. I have no excuse, she ate me up. But it's the comment she made after that made me go out loud. She said, just sad wow, after beating me one time in ones. Mind you, I used my purse only to go easier. Even though I lost. Oh well, but this was the one time she had gotten me without all that. Taser and RPG. As they all say, karma hits fast, because after that she was full health. Nas 1v1 ed her, and she got literally 0 hits on him, so. I decided to be petty and say the same thing, just sad wow. Stay tuned for part 2, if I ever make it, and thanks for watching.